welcome to the first installment of the Serrano Peppers podcast. It's me, Simply Michael, and this is
Simply
a
Daniel.
podcast will be about TV, movies, and events of geek culture. So, Daniel, what are your thoughts on the con?
And the con was pretty fun. Was in San Antonio, Texas. Been to plenty of cons. Great people there. Kind of hot, humid. Uh, it was a real fun time. What did you think about the con? Simply Michael.
Fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
We will be discussing that in future.
No, no, they were everywhere.
Yeah, that's true. You get to the convention and you think that there's going to be comic books everywhere, but in reality, every corner we looked, fidget spinners. Fidget
There was
spinners.
a lot more fidget spinner stands than comic book stands,
Yeah, it was
surprisingly.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. But other than that, it was fun. Uh, we stayed at the Grand Hyatt, which is right down the street from the convention center where we went.
I actually really liked that hotel. I don't know why. It seemed really like professional.
Professional. I mean,
Yeah, you go downstairs. There's all the comic book stuff, and then
yeah, it was all right. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. It was real fun.
oh yeah. Well, how about Comic Con versus anime?
You're entering a really big discussion. I've been to plenty of anime conventions. I'm a weeboo, as is my brother Michael. um, okay, I think anime conventions, the cosplayers are more
Enthusiastic.
enthusiastic. They're more into it.
They do a
They're
lot
more,
better.
yeah, they do a lot better.
It's less casual. It's more fanboy.
Yeah, anime, they get really into it. Really, really into it. Comic book convention, you get more of 50-year-olds going and like, I remember when I was 10, I used to read this comic book compared to anime conventions where you just get people going all out. But
Oh,
they're both fun.
nothing's better than going to an anime con and seeing a man dressed in Chun-Li running like Naruto.
Yeah, those thunder thighs.
Stuff's hilarious.
Well, there I saw one cosplayer there, but that
Yeah,
was it.
there's a few
I
Narutos.
saw a few Naruto's there. It was fun. Uh, you know, my wife went as Agent Honeydew. If some of you aren't old enough to know what that is, look up Dexter's Lab. Monkey, Agent Honeydew.
But how about the celebrities?
Celebrities. Oh man, who was there? There was Rey Mysterio, who was shorter than I thought. My wife was going crazy, and my brother told her to go ask him if he could 619 her without the one. Ha ha, ha ha. Jokes.
Jokes.
But she's like, is he sitting down? And no, he was standing up. He was shorter than her. I was pretty shocked on that. What did you think?
All I know is the lines were big and whatever. When I saw Duff Lundgren, though, I wanted to walk up and say, I loved you in Kindergarten Cop too, man. When's the third one? But the line was so long, I had no chance. There's no way I was able to do that. It's really sad.
Yeah, that line was huge. Him and Carl Weathers, who played Apollo Creed.
Rocky,
Yeah, and
Rocky.
Rocky. Let's see who else was there. We had the Cheers cast. There were about 3 or 4 people from Cheers.
NSYNC and
Backstreet Boys were
Backstreet
next.
Boys
Yeah,
side
right
by
next
side.
to each other, dueling it out. I was kind of going for the NSYNC dude because he was a Chip Skylark and Timmy Turner.
I mean, the Fairly Odd Parents, my man. Bye, bye, bye.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
What about the dangers of Comic Con?
Yeah, the I was kind of sketched out with that because going to the Comic Con, I heard about the Jason David Frank thing that happened in Phoenix where he got attacked by some crazy dude, and like all over his stuff it was like die Jason David Frank, it was pretty crazy, dude. Like I would have taken a bullet for that man, cause JDF the Green Ranger. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't jump in front of a bullet for that guy? Childhood hero there.
High key, that guy just wanted Jason's wife.
Never seen his wife. She
Apparently so. I haven't seen either, but that's just what I heard. And I heard that people were also getting really mad that after that happened, they couldn't take their weapons to the con. I just think that's really like dumb that they thought like, oh boy, why can't we take our weapons?
like. Well, I guess this one was pretty lax too, because all they did was like a bag search. I mean, I could have easily, put something in my pocket. Nobody patted me down. There was no metal detectors. There were a few cops there, but I was pretty shocked on how lax the security was, especially after that happened. Then the whole thing with like Ariana Grande in Manchester, just I would think they would be a little more.
On
Yeah,
edge.
I know it's just the Alamo City Comic Con. It's nothing huge, but still, like you take the security a little more serious. Just plant a metal detector right in front. Nobody has to do anything. If it goes off, search them real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. I could honestly, I feel like I could have walked in there without even the badge.
Yeah,
They
they
weren't
weren't
really
really
like
checking.
checking too
Like I could
heavily.
have walked in there and grabbed my wife's badge and walked out with it in my pocket and given it to you, and we could have all walked in.
Yeah, because there's the exit, but like you didn't have to walk out. Like you could like the exit was like in the what's it called like the lobby area. So you literally could have walked out of the con, gave someone, walked back in, have them go all the way around, walk through,
Would have
easy.
saved us $60.
But that's a crime. Do not do
Yeah,
that.
for real. Hey, you don't want to get banned at a convention.
Kind of sad. But then again, I don't know. Honestly, at this con, there isn't really anything that made me like go, oh wow, I like that, I want that. Like,
Yeah, it was all pretty much the same stuff. Fidget spinners.
yeah, like, I actually did a video. I don't know if you saw, but I did a video on all the like, because I took a picture of all the fidget spinner stands I saw. I think there's maybe like one or two that I missed, but I made a video like kind of like ranting recently about it because like that's all there was, like just fidget spinners everywhere.
Fidget spinners.
It's a
Yeah, they
weird.
had those little pop, little.
Oh, they had some with lights and
Yeah, it was
Bluetooths.
crazy, dude. They had those little. What are they called? They sell them at Spencer's and Hot Topic and the Geek Store. The the little
You lost me,
characters.
man.
The ones
Oh, the pop
yeah,
vinyls.
dude, they
Yeah,
had those everywhere. It was just pop vinyls, T-shirts, and fidget spinners.
just the thing with the fidget spinners is that it confuses me is why would you want a Bluetooth on a fidget like because you're spinning it? Wouldn't that kind of distort the sound?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. It's just a fad. It was just like
Is it?
tech decks, dude. When I was a kid, tech
That's
decks
true.
were the business back then.
I remember
I
tech
don't, because we were
decks.
too
Those
broke.
are
We used
cool.
to have pencils.
I mean, if your hands are a little sticky,
Yeah, just
just
yeah, yeah, right.
please
Exactly.
stand by. We got some technical difficulties. Oh no. Oh no. All right, it's fixed. This is really not much because, like I said, the con wasn't like all that. I would hate to say, oh, it was a bad
The
con,
Houston Comic Con,
but like
it's the same thing as the Houston Comic Con. It seemed like it was about the same size. I think what did you thought the Houston one was
I don't
bigger?
think so. I thought the
I
Houston
thought
one
so
was a
too.
lot better because like there's more rooms and like the panels seemed like I didn't like I've never really been to a panel, but I'm saying like there's more rooms and stuff like the arcade that they had at the Houston one. I it was really cool. Like I didn't really play much, but like they had Mortal Kombat, they had like Overwatch on the computers. They had Street Fighter Five. Like they had all this stuff, like the arcade machines with Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff. They didn't have any of that at Alamo City,
I
and I was
think
like,
what I think we were spoiled with when we lived in Los Angeles. We went to AX,
AX.
and AX was the biggest anime convention, and we used to see so much everybody cosplaying everywhere, and the the convention was huge and had variety of everything.
Yeah, I was 11 years old and I met Rooster
You're
Teeth and I was like,
freaking
oh,
out. I
cool.
remember.
Yeah. I don't know. The whole thing is like remembering that is really kind of odd though, because when I look back on it, I'm like, I kind of remember watching Red versus Blue, but like, I don't think I was like really too into Rooster Teeth because I didn't really know. But now that I'm older and I'm like, oh, sweet.
Yeah, I think we just got spoiled with it. AX.
Makes sense. There's
X
a
had
lot of cool
everything,
stuff.
man.
It just kind of sucks because I was kind of like too young to like really enjoy it. That makes any sense? Like I couldn't really like go off on my own. Couldn't do nothing, man. Like, because I would love to go to like an arcade like that now. Cause all the stuff, because everything's free at like Comic
Yeah,
Cons and
well, we
stuff.
gotta try to make a trip to the San Diego Comic Con, see what that's about. You refuse.
No, I
You
wouldn't.
refuse to
I wouldn't
go?
want to do that. I'd rather go to like New
New
York.
York for?
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard is it's essentially the same thing. Yeah, I heard it's essentially the
New
same
York
exact thing as San
Comic
Diego,
Con?
just not as big. Just like not too many people. No, but I'm
Are
saying
you
I've heard
kidding?
that
Have you
there's less
been to New
people
York?
at the New York Comic Con than the.
No, but in New York, it's
Well, yeah, Jersey.
crazy.
Yeah, no,
People
I understand.
everywhere.
No, I completely get it. Like, when I watch like some people do IRL streams in like New York. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got you. I'd rather go to San Diego, man. You gotta go back to California. Go big or go home. I mean, why would you say let's go to the second biggest Comic Con when we could go to the
I don't
first? You
know.
just
All I
say,
know
oh,
is
we went to the
I
San
know I would
Diego
have a lot
Comic
more
Con.
fun going to like a VidCon or like a E3 or like an anime sort of convention where it's like kind of big. Because I feel like Comic Con is cool and all, but yeah, there's a lot of like history, but I feel like it's yeah, it's more boring. I don't know.
Not as passionate. Yeah, if you go to anime convention, you'll have people doing the dances, synchronized dancing. That you just see a bunch of stuff outside,
More
Vocaloid
like party
dances and stuff.
centric, I guess. Be a good way to put it.
It is way, yeah. There's get-togethers, and you stay at a hotel over there by anime convention. Pretty much as you walk the halls, and it's a big old party, pretty much like a frat house, or you're staying not a frat house, a like a dorm room, pretty much. And everybody's drinking by the pool. It's more more lively, I guess. Yeah, more, yeah. It's funner. I don't know if we'll be going back to Alamo City Comic Con.
I don't know. Unless we read into it beforehand and it shows more stuff, then maybe. But otherwise, I. Then again, by then, hopefully the fidget spinner craze is gonna be over, and there's not gonna be like 6 or 7 vendors across the place. Because I feel like that also kind of diluted it, mostly because those vendors could have been something else.
Or they could have been nothing, and then they
Could,
just made it smaller.
but still, like, ugh. And I feel like not only that, the spinners they were way overpriced.
They were ridiculous. Well, everything there's like overpriced because they know people will buy it.
It's just like the
I had a
food and
few
stuff too.
comics
Yeah, I guess
there
it's
that
true.
were, I got them a few months ago for $3, and they're selling them for 15, $16.
I mean, did they go up in value?
No, I mean, I'm kind of a comic book nerd, so I have comic book comic book price guide on my phone,
Oh,
and I could look up what they're actually
I
going
didn't know that
for.
was a thing.
Yeah, I pay a yearly subscription for that. Besides the point,
All right.
on my on the price that like about $6 to $9, and they're selling them for 15 to 20. They're just gouging you.
That's
And
terrible.
it's terrible. And the worst part is like
Can't really do anything.
usually if you go to a comic convention, you're pretty much on the ball and you know your stuff.
Why would they try to do that?
So yeah, why are they gonna try to like take it? Not really take advantage, but it's kind of like a slap in the face because you're challenging my
You know
intellect.
what it is? What she said before. It's just like a bunch of like
50-year-olds trying to. Yeah,
reminisce, so they don't. They probably wouldn't really know as much.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. Comic Con, I don't know about those. I prefer anime conventions. Big DBZ fan.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Naruto. We just finished watching Boruto. I'm sure we'll discuss those in the future.
Yeah, I mean,
My
you
hit.
just don't get like 5 Naruto's in one place
Nah,
at
if you
like
get
Comic Con. You,
Comic Con, we saw like maybe two Naruto's and like I think I saw like one Goku and one Vegeta.
my point being, it'd be real. Like I could think of it being really cool if you're at like an anime convention. They're all like in like a what's the word? Single file line. One of them does like the shadow clone, and then they all just pop up from behind. Sounds super nerdy, but you know.
Well, that's happened before. You're just too young to remember, dude. You have like a pack of Naruto's just scattered everywhere. It was insane. I'm not talking like a group of 10. I'm talking like a group of 50 to 60
Oh
Naruto's.
my gosh,
Yeah, a bunch of
that
Kakashis
sounds
and
cool though.
yeah, it was cool, dude. Like people are more into it than comic books. Like I didn't see one. I saw one Batman. I didn't see any Superman.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I find it really funny too. Some of the cosplays. I'm like, oh, I like that one, or I'm like, oh, that one's kind of bad.
What was the worst one you saw?
Man, putting me on the spot here. I don't really know. Like my point being, like I see some like people that are trying to cosplay someone, but they're like either too scrawny or they're like too big, and it's just like,
Gotcha. What was the best one you saw?
no. My point being, oh. Honestly, I gotta give it to the Honeydew.
Honeydew. I'll give her that. I like the Mario Brother one too.
Oh, yeah, that was no. I saw some good ones, I suppose, but like, what else? I was gonna say something about like the bad cosplay, but oh yeah. Also, sometimes it's the material. The material doesn't look right, and it's like, oh,
It looks like it was bought at Party City.
or like it just looks like cardboard or something. And it's uh, like it depends. Like on some things, it makes sense. It looks pretty cool. It's neat. But like on other things, it just looks really whack.
I got you. I understand. But yeah, I'm not too fond of comic book
Yeah,
conventions.
there's only a few good cosplayers. I don't really think there's like too many,
There
even.
weren't that many cosplayers. It's not like I said, the anime convention. It's
Everywhere.
80% of the people go dressed up. It's basically a big party at night. It's way funner.
That's how it goes. It's the way of the land. All right. Yeah. Well, that's gonna be the end of this podcast here. Hope you enjoyed. I'd appreciate if you were to like, subscribe, maybe share the video out. Yeah. Hope you have a great day, guys. See ya.
See ya.
All right. Twitch and Twitter are also on the screen, so is my subscribe button and some past videos. So it'd be appreciated if you check that out as well. All right. Thank you. See you for real this time.